I don't know what he is. I don't
Whatever.
know anything about him.
I thought you were a spy the way it was how difficult it was picking you up. I thought I was buying weed when I was 16 years old. I had to meet him at a gas station.
I'm guessing. I met him 20 years ago when I started doing comedy.
He doesn't want you to know his address, Paul. It's like, I can't let this guy know where I am.
Oh, I forgot. I found out something about, you said that the Impossible Whopper was made out of bugs. I think you might be right. I looked it up. Although I ate it, it was really good.
Insects are going to be the next form of edible protein.
But you're saying the Impossible Whopper is made out of bugs.
I didn't say that.
You didn't tell me that.
If I did tell you, insects are going to be the next source of edible protein.
Well,
for
dude, I don't know.
species.
If those were bugs, they tasted okay. I was surprised. I was like, I'm gonna eat this bug burger.
I mean, there's like
It was
they eat
okay.
bugs in quite a few like places on our planet. They eat bugs in China and shit.
Yeah.
I think if you fry something, it'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get rid of all the cows, right? Because they fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insects grow quickly and they're high in protein.
What do you guys think about this idea that they're throwing around about federally legalizing gay conversion therapy to try to get like more gay people in order to stop the population from exploding?
Yeah, I think that's what the libtards in Hollywood are hoping for.
Now, I think it's part of the Green New Deal. They've been talking about it. I don't know if Bernie's going to go for it, but one of the ideas is like, because some states are criminalizing gay conversion therapy, but but what they realized, because they did this research, they found out being gay isn't entirely genetic. It's only like 35% genetic. So they figure like if we can convert
it's because of Hollywood.
Gay people straight, we can convert straight people gay.
That's why I call it
And that
Holly
they won't
Weird.
be making babies.
I call it Holly
Because
Weird.
we got too many people.
Because they want you to be
Or like
weird.
Holly Queer.
Yeah, plus these women are fucking difficult, you know? It'd be
Yeah,
cooler
broads
to fuck
are
a
hard.
dude.
Like, have some dudes.
I
You
convert.
choose a good movie for once, you
Fuck
know.
yeah.
You get some red meat.
Would you have sex with Mike Pence?
Because I'm a conservative?
No, I mean just in
Just
general.
because he's
the
handsome.
question?
Nah, I'd fuck him. I mean, if I were gay converted.
To
I'm not
prove
gay
him.
now, but I mean,
If he got converted,
he's a handsome guy.
he's got a nice jawline.
If I were gay, who would I have sex with? That's
Yeah,
the
that's a good question. Who
That's
would
the
you
good
have
question.
sex with?
Let me do your job.
Okay.
Raid, if you were gay.
Who would you have sex with?
Other dudes.
What local Vegas comic would you have sex with if you were gay? My answer is obvious, Garrett Hall. I think most guys would say Garrett Hall.
The guy with one leg.
I mean,
There's a one-legged comedian in fucking Vegas that I don't know about.
Well, he was a year ago. He
Oh
was here.
no, I remember.
Steve
Yeah,
Austin
I remember
or whatever.
that guy.
Steve.
I don't remember his name, but he was
Steve-
at
Steve Austin, that's the Bionic Man.
No.
he was at a roast battle I did, and yeah, he
Just
just
one
had
leg.
He had crutches, and he just came hobbling on with one fucking leg, and I was like, God, I'm so glad that I don't have to go against him.
How many jokes did he have?
I don't know.
He's a Utah comic now.
I'd come in his fake leg.
Steve
he lost,
Bryant-
though. He
Steve
did not
Bryant
have
or
a leg
something like
up
that.
on the competition. God, I'm funny.
But I told him.
I think he's using that that missing leg as a crutch.
There you go. Oh, hey.
All missing leg material.
Yeah. I told him, I said, you need to go on stage and do that opening bit that you do every time you go on stage because it's hilarious.
I thought you hated when comics did the same 5 minutes over and over and over again.
Well, I like to give comics advice because they all think they're such fucking geniuses.
I give
get
them
that.
advice and then they don't take it, so I stop
Working
giving
at
them
the
advice.
working at the open mic week after week after week, and they're such comedy geniuses that they're going to tell me about my act. Well, let me tell you about your act, Steve. When you go on stage,
Steve Winwood?
You're missing a
Bring
leg.
me a
Steve
Steve
Tell you
Bryant.
about your
No,
comedy.
he
Steve.
walks on
You're
stage.
missing a leg. So
I
fuck
can
you.
walk away, you bitch.
You need to hobble your ass out of here.
he walks
You
on
do
stage.
lean on something comedy. I do stand-up comedy.
There you go.
Did you go to a one-legged comic and tell him how it was? How things were?
I told him you need to
like-
go on stage and do that opening bit every time because it's hilarious.
What was the opening bit?
He walks on stage like a normal person, and then he takes his leg off.
Yeah?
And he holds it up to the audience, and he says, I'm really not a stand-up comic. I've only got one leg. You know, some stupid pun joke like
and then
that.
he falls?
Whatever.
I love some slapstick. That's something we don't have enough
Yeah.
in the community anymore.
But that's funny.
Some good old-fashioned
To
slapstick.
walk on stage and take your leg off,
That's
and
true.
the audience is freaking out, and then to make puns about it or whatever, you got the audience in the palm of your hand.
I always thought if I was a puppet comic and I got a new puppet, I would bring the old puppet out like Jimi Hendrix and then light him on fire and be like,